Hello again everyone, welcome back. So today we're just going to head straight up to the forest without stopping to buy anything at the store or trying to fight Gary at this stage because he's going to be too strong for us. We just want to get on with this as quickly as possible and, with a bit of luck, get a free Pokeball in the forest and catch our second and last Pokemon. Still bonking into everything. That's going to be a regular feature, I'm afraid. Okay, if memory serves, it's up here somewhere. There are several items lying around in Viridian Forest. There it is. Awesome. With a bit of luck, that'll be all we'll need. And if I botch the catch, then we'll just have to go back and buy something. That'll be fun. And typically it's a Caterpie, which is not the one we want. We'll just get some EXP off it, and then hopefully catch what we are looking for here. Yeah, pretty poor luck considering Caterpie's rarer in red than in blue. But, you know, RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. Scored all those tackles at least, so, you know, swings and roundabouts. You win some, you lose some. I think there's a hidden item in one of these patches. Okay, here we are. That's Weedle. That's what we want. Level 5. That's even better. Means I have to spend less time grinding it. Ooh. I just realised I should have stopped at the Pokemon Center and actually bought some antidotes. This could get messy quickly. Okay, no, RNG's still on our side. Squirtle's not poisoned. Let's see if we can get this one. Yes! Okay, that would have been embarrassing if that had missed, but, you know, we're ready to go. Weedle, the hairy bug Pokemon. It's a strange name. Yes, we do want to give it a nickname. Henceforth, you shall be known as Stabby. Okay, I'm just going to head back, heal, and I'll resume the recording at that point. Okay, welcome back. That was nice and quick. Just went and healed. I also purchased a couple of antidotes. So now let's start trading up Stabby. We'll get into as many fights as we can in this game. I want to get as much EXP as I can, really. As quickly as I can. He starts with Weedle. I want to test something out. Yeah, so the game reads it as super effective, but it's not. Oh jeez, that was a crit? That was nothing. Okay. Yeah, red and blue's weird in the way that it will say something is super effective if it's effective against one of the Pokemon's types. So that was only one times effective. Like, say I use Ice Beam on a Charizard. That's only going to be one time effective, but the game reads it as being super effective on flying, and so even though the damage is calculated at 1 times, the text says that it's 2 times and so super effective. Yeah, red and blue are weird games. And Ocean Man leveled up, that's nice. And then Bubble, that's going to be useful. Okay, Caterpie, so poison is super effective on bug in this game for some reason. So Stabby's gonna have a grand old time getting rid of this Caterpie nice and easily. Providing he doesn't get killed by crits. That'll be unfortunate. Yeah, he's getting hurt a bit, but He's leveled up, so should be alright. Probably switch to Ocean Man for more EXP. Can't jam out if I'm a trainer. I love all this 90s lingo that's in this game. Yeah, if his Pokemon are all level 7, I might have to pop a few potions to win this. Okay, as long as it keeps reducing my speed, we'll be fine, because Squirtle's already pretty slow, so it's not making any difference. Never saw the point of speed reducing moves. I mean, you're wasting a turn to lower the speed, so then you strike first the next turn, but you could have just struck in that original turn. I don't know. Anyway, Bubble's actually pretty useful at this point in the game. Ooh, Kakuna. This is good. Okay, so even though you can evolve a Weedle into a Kakuna and have it know Poison, Sting and String Shot, AI-controlled ones only know Harden. So this is going to be a war of attrition, and I'm just going to speed up the footage right now and not say anything. Oh, finally. Okay, he should evolve after this battle. We'll switch back to Ocean Man. I know Pokemon in Red and Blue can evolve when they're fainted. I don't know if they changed that in later gens. I'm pretty sure in Gen 3 that's still the case, but I'm not sure if anything more recent than Gen 3 does that. Even so, fighting him with Ocean Man is going to be a lot easier. Especially if he keeps getting crits like that. Ocean Man's good. Okay, nice one. We're doing really well here. And yep, Stabby's evolving. So now we have our very own Kakuna, which has its little side thing sticking out in Red and Blue for some reason. That's kind of the only time that's ever seen. Well, there's probably some really obscure Sugimori art somewhere. Anyway, let's move on with this. Okay, now we've got plenty of antidotes in case we ever get poisoned. There's another dude up here I want to fight. No, there is not another dude up here that I want to fight. Was he only by Red and Leaf Green, or have I dreamt that? Ah, well, doesn't matter. We'll make our way through the forest, and I think there might be another couple of fights to get into. There's certainly one guy at the end. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think he's only got one level 9 Pokemon. Super high encounter rate. This is fun. Yeah. As you can see, I'm not bothering with these small fights. I know I said I wanted as much EXP as possible, but I lied. What I really want is money. Lots and lots of money. So if I get into another fight with a Kakuna or Metapod in the forest, I will probably try and get the XP from that, because they're good sources of XP at this point of the game. Just take that hidden item he was standing in front of and get into a fight. Yeah, we'll switch to Ocean Man. Yeah, this guy's just wasting turns with String Shot because he's already faster than us. Why is he bothering to use String Shot? Gen 1. Okay, now he's got a reason because Bubble made him slower. Twice. But, yeah, Gen 1 has some really spotty AI. It's quite fun to laugh at this game than its silly AI. There we go. Okay, we'll make our way out of the forest and into the next part of the route. There's some grass here, don't really care about it. Probably just Pidgeys and Rattatas, nothing we haven't seen already. And now we're in Pewter City. Let's just heal our team very quickly. Nice. And listen to the beautiful, sonorous tones of a Jigglypuff. Sorry, fell asleep there. Okay, here we go. We'll see how we do against the trainers in Brock's gym. I want to fight that first guy. Let's face it, Ocean Man's probably going to solo this place, so I want to get him nice and strong. We're still light years from facing Brock. Classic line. Okay, so he sent out Diglett. It's a higher level than Ocean Man, but we do have a super effective move with a same type as Battler bonus, so I think I've got that right. I'm never sure whether Stab stands for same type as Battler or same type attack bonus. Could be either. Anyway, Diglett's murdering us here. This is not very good. Oh, do I risk it or do I pop the potion? I'm going to pop the potion. Oh wow, that was a wise move. Okay. Well, no it wasn't because Ocean Man was quicker, but still. I did not want to hit that 1 in 256 chance of missing and then lose Ocean Man. I'm glad Sand Attack missed. I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere. And it reduces accuracy. It's just a bad thing all around. Oh, so close. Yeah, you know what? Because he's got so little EXP, well, not EXP, HP, sorry, I'm going to finish him off with Stabby. Provided Stabby doesn't keep missing everything. Oh boy. Stabby, please! Stabby! Come on, man! Woman! No! Please do this! Thank you! Okay. Got there in the end. Stabby levelling up as well? Yes, he is. Yeah, I'll find out their genders eventually. Place isn't time, it measures distance. And we're ready for another classic line? You're pretty hot, but not as hot as Brock. I love it. Dialogue in this game is delightfully awkward. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. I'll heal up, and I have a little treat in store for you next time before we fight Brock. So stay tuned for that on the 3rd episode. Again, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheerio.